fascinating.
And a radish veggie soup. Fontaine, hear my wishes.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Star-Snatched Cliff is known for its views.
Which should I choose?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
And a radish veggie soup.
The neighboring nation of Leo has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Star-Snatched Cliff is known for its views.
Which should I
Ancient
choose?
alchemy truly is fascinating.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Relax.
Star-Snatched Cliff is known for its views.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it,
Nation of Leo
maybe
has the
that's
most
their
prosperous
problem.
commercial port in all of Tibet.
Don't want to add to Anthony's troubles.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Relax.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
And a radish veggie soup.
The neighboring nation of Leo has the
I'll
most
post a
prosperous
commission
commercial
at the
port in
Adventurers
all of
Guild.
Tibet.
Fountain, hear my wishes.
Ancient alchemy
There's no such
truly
thing
is
as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Relax.
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
I guess I'll post a commission at the Adventurers Guild. You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
Fountain, hear my wishes.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Relax.
Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
All right.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Let's get some Genshin Impact started here.
Ancient alchemy truly is
Click
fascinating.
on the game. Hey, here we go. Got some nice chill, music going on in the background. finally be able to start this exciting
You think I've got a sharp
patch
tongue?
that I've been putting
I
off
just
for the
tell it
week.
like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Let's just see. I do want to make sure. I hope so. I hope that the drops are coming through, hopefully.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous
Not.
commercial port in all of Tibet.
I'll have to adjust that in the future. All right. Well, get some of these early things out of the way. See what's going on over here.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
15, 16.
All right.
It's a nice haul.
So, when last we met, we had solved all the problems in Sumeria.
Relax.
So I'm guessing the quest that I need to go on is probably this one here, where, it's about time to go begin the next phase, huh? Well, how sad. Really did enjoy old Sumeria. But now, sit back, relax, and see what they have to say. Oh, man, everyone's loading in here. All right. Do I have anything of import? No. I do want to change my party up, though. Well, that's cool. I haven't seen, like, the new background stuff. Interesting. I guess it changes where you're at, too. That's pretty nice. Sometimes a billion-dollar company can give us something good here. Okay. Yeah, I don't really need a shielder. I do
We'll
want
need a strategy.
water. Don't need Kazu anymore. Or do I? I mean, I really don't need both of these. I have my Wanderer. He's going to carry me to victory. I think I'm going to run... I like to run an unconventional team, I think, here. I'll go with Nahida and Raiden.
Time to broaden our horizons again.
We got two, got two of the Archons going to join us here for the thing. Wow, look at like sparkles and stuff. That's pretty cool. Like little leaves coming out. Oh no, it's just the background. Oh, yeah, you get the little flowers growing. These two don't really have exciting things going on. Oh, you can... Oh, that's cool too. You can click on them and drag them around. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Well, let's go see what all the hubbub is about over here. Say goodbye to everybody, probably.
Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here?
Yeah, what were we up to?
Oh, Paimon remembers.
'Cause I sure don't remember.
Nahida's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
Oh.
So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahida's in charge, right?
Right.
Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time, and then Nahida won't have any more new problems to deal with.
You know, that would be probably what's going to happen until the next patch.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
I mean, I'm starting to think I am a magnet for trouble. Or maybe it could be Paimon. Oh, well, that's exactly what my character said.
Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway,
That seems a little fishy.
for Nahita's sake,
Pun
maybe
intended.
we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Next stop,
Ah, look who it is. Running
Fontaine.
into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
Oh, yes, we're about to leave. We are about to leave. Oh, that person doesn't look happy about it.
You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place.
Yeah, that's true.
Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Probably soon would be my guess. Probably soon. That would be my guess.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that
Oh
Paimon
my
hasn't tried
gosh,
yet.
he wants to make
Now,
food?
where's that list Paimon made?
Oh, come on. That's what I'm saying.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything.
Oh,
It's
but
sad enough to
what
see
if I
you go
want
like
one?
this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahita?
I mean, we probably should. I mean, that's pretty messed up. I don't want us to do it in the dreams.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Oh, but I want to go
Guess
say
this is goodbye
goodbye.
for now, traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye, Dia.
It's a shame your
Bye,
character kit
Sumeru.
wasn't as good as people hoped. Man, they just block it like this after settling matters. That's all you get. You just get this little, oh hey, you took care of business. Good job. Somehow we're going the opposite way because we started at the caravan. Now we're in the desert. What are we doing? Oh, that's pretty cool looking. I have to turn up the music for the zone so I can hear it a little bit better. Oh, there it goes. It's a little better. let's turn up the music for the new zone here.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Yes, unfortunately, I can hear Paimon. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Alright. I do not have anything equipped there. Let's go fix that problem. I usually put the... Where's that? No, where's the wood gatherer? I like to gather wood. Wood. Oh, here we go. You know, I'll probably use the camera more because it's, you know. It's a cool little area, you know? It's a cool little area.
The wind rises.
Oh, it goes down quite a bit there, too. Alright. So I need to go all the way over here to the harbor and Fontaine. Now, I probably should go the way they want me to go, which is probably like down the hill, then like talk to some person down there and go over to that little island and then go over to across to that rock and then over there. But we're gonna cheat a little bit, maybe. See if this works.
Squall and fury.
So we're gonna go as far as I can and then see how far I can glide over. Oh yeah, easily make it. It's almost like they probably did a calculation on this. They probably were like, oh yeah, let's make it to where you can just glide right on over without having the need of Coswa or a little boon or anything like that, you know? But man, just like the real world, those waterfalls are really loud. Where are we even at on the map? Like, what? What is? Oh, because I never explored this area. I didn't do that desert area there. Oh, okay. So we're like, okay, I see. I see. That's why we're walking in the desert. Yeah, I need to go back and do that little side quest that was added, and I just never finished that area. Started it and got my little genie lady, and just never finished it. Get a little bit of the jazz music here. Whee! Hey, we made it.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port! Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine!
Yeah, it
I've
really
heard that the
does look
industry
advanced,
here is
doesn't it?
extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines!
Really. It's even more impressive than I expected. I mean, you have next door, you know, you have Mondstadt, it has like a little castle and, you know, some Knights of Favonius, and then you come over here to this nation and they got robots? What is happening in this game?
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do.
I mean, you would think they would have some technology in between all these nations, right?
Good idea.
Yeah, well,
The heat gave us lots
let's
of
just
useful
start by meeting the
information.
Archon. That always works well for us.
HFSundae is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Man, you remember when this game started? It was all about finding my sibling. Now I feel like it is not that at all anymore. Oh, wait, look at this little thing. What is that? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like?
I don't know.
Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
Yeah, what does that mean?
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people.
Yeah.
There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Okay, let's go see.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him.
No,
I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Oh no. We're already starting things on a downward note, huh?
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Yeah, we're just, eavesdropping in your conversation. Don't mind
We're
us.
travelers new to Fontaine,
Mm-hmm.
and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seemed to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play?
Oh, that was very diplomatic at Paimon.
We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they?
I mean,
And what you see
yeah.
in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether
What,
the story
doesn't have to
being
be
acted out
true
on
if
the
it's on
stage is
trial?
splendid enough.
Well, this is not going to bode well
but
for
it
my
looks
character.
like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
I did not know that.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that?
Man, who would have thought
Not
Paimon
to
was the
question Fontaine's way of doing things.
person with the law degree here?
Someone on trial is usually a very
When,
serious
when did she
thing.
become so intelligent?
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette.
Well, that's
as
how you
well
say
as
that
the
name.
Oratrice Mécanique
Neuvillette.
d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
I'm just 5 minutes into this new nation. Why do I think my character's going to have to fight the machine of justice and prove them wrong and win and tear down this nation's laws? Just a guess. Let's see what happens.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Yeah, I get arrested and go on trial.
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House.
No.
Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally.
Yes,
In that
personally.
case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Typical bureaucracy.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff?
Yep.
Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
Yep.
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
Oh.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Ah.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before.
You know?
Wait! Paimon
Yeah?
gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Nouvelette.
Oh, I'll
Come
move it.
on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House.
No, my character's drifting off. What's she looking at?
But who knows how long
I'm
they
just
can
not
get
even
a
paying
break
it.
that will
She
take.
just gives up paying attention to
Guess we
Paimon.
could have a look around the city in the meantime.
It's like, you know, Paimon's just
What are you
talking.
looking over there for?
Oh yeah, see, look, even shoot me. Oh, apparently there's a girl over there. Okay.
Maybe something's the matter.
Oh,
She isn't going to jump into the water, is she?
yep. She's gonna jump.
Maybe we better go check on her.
She's gonna do it. I mean, she's going for a little swim. You know, what's wrong with that, Paimon? Man, these waterfalls are really loud. It's almost too realistic. At least they cut them out for the cutscene.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Oh, huh?
Ah,
Yes, I'm the
fine.
free 4-star
Thanks.
character you just opened.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself.
Oh.
I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
It was just atop that hill over there. See?
I see multiple hills. You will have to be more specific.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And though I can still see that hill clearly in my memories, now it's been completely submerged.
Ah.
He would skip and jump, tossing sand in
Oh,
the
so they
wind.
filled in the
The
sea.
sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea.
Mm.
But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
Wait, what?
It won't be long before it swallows us.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
Sorry, Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I
I
really
don't
get what
believe
you
we've had
mean.
the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Nope.
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Ah, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
How could you tell?
You. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Yep.
We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Well, how convenient for us.
Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Yeah, unfortunately, Paimon is the only one talking for some reason. If only the developer would give me a voice, I could actually voice my own lines instead of having to listen to Paimon ramble on over and over again. That'd be fantastic, but that won't happen because, you know, they won't do it. But, you know, at this point, we just have to listen to Paimon and do whatever she wants to say, okay? Okay.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Yeah, if there's a
That.
rising
It's from
tide, it seems
prophecy
to be a
that's been
problem.
circulating in Fontaine for some time now.
No, prophecy.
Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
Oh, what's happening
Where
in Fontaine?
to begin?
Do we get a cutscene to tell us what's happening?
Let's put that question on hold for a moment.
No.
We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Nope.
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
I mean, they should, right?
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
I wish it said
Please,
poking.
don't take offense.
Poking
Just
fun.
consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now.
Yeah.
By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the opera house to meet the Hydro Archon.
Why is she like
Would
a
you be able
cat
to show us the
lady
way?
and that's her brother? Oh, that's right. They were
So
adopted
you're going
or
to
something.
see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In
Lady
fact, I was
Farina.
planning to go to the opera house later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here.
Well, how convenient.
Please follow me.
How convenient. We're just gonna not even ask the question, but like how are they related when one's a cat person and one's not, and the brother and sister are. What is that supposed to mean? You know, I definitely forgot how slow not having to. We can't do this as much as I want to. Who's gonna get the boot here? Who will get the boot? You know what? We're gonna bring it back, old Jean.
Ready for anything.
She's ready for anything, because I cannot do this. One Hydra or one Nemo. This is so slow. These people run around so slow. Anything over here? I got some herbs and spices. A marcotte, pink flower with pearl-like substance. Okay.
Everyone hold hands.
Squall Fury.
Anything back here? Surely there's like a hidden chest back here, right? Surely. Nope.
I see everything.
It's a nice little area. Nice little intro area. I'm sure it's going to be really great once I take this
The wind rises.
elevator up. It's going to be even more cool. Oh, a present, you say? To give my lady. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a Natlin. Interesting. Already seeing the next location coming up. They're like, oh, okay.
Squall Fury.
Alright, let's see what they take us.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
What is happening? Oh. Right, that's Lady Farina? That's not Lady Farina, is it? Oh. Little waltz action. Or is that tango? I can't tell. I don't know.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all. Raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Okay. I will raise my hand.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Wow. This is the first time we've been, like, welcomed with such open arms. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Is she talking about
Long
No one
turmoil
seems
and
to.
chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally.
She doesn't look too happy about that. I mean, we have caused quite a bit of trouble. I mean, we really didn't cause too much. I mean, the first two nations we didn't cause much trouble, right? You know, we saved them from a dragon. We stumped the sea monster in the harbor. So, you know, the first two we didn't do bad. I mean, we did, you know, incite a little bit of a civil war, you know, in Inazuma. But, you know, we fixed that problem. Then, you know, we just tore down the whole internet and academia in Sumeru. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess we did cause some problems recently.
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity.
Okay, little water droplets. Only in one eye, though. Now they're different colors. Oh, that's cool. Very interesting.
Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority.
Yes.
Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
That is right.
I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the
No.
nation of Hydro.
Focalor.
And acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
I know.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
I mean, I think we deserve it, Paimon. We're, you know, we're professionals. You know, we do some things.
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities.
I mean, they didn't really answer the question.
You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god?
No, it's this
All it
guy.
takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
I mean, one guy already knows everything. He lives in us.
Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still...
Is she waiting for us?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here.
What a
What
surprise!
Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
How did she not
Hey,
notice?
What's all the commotion? Oh,
How are
is
they
that
just
Lady
now
Farina?
noting?
Is there some
Noticing?
kind of drama
She's been here like
going on?
for minutes.
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Duel of the century.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Wait, what do you mean a duel? We're dueling now? That's not good. I thought we just came here to have a good time, you know?
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Oh, well, lovely.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
I've got a resume.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
I mean, we've literally been to infinity.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior.
That's right. You've seen my
Unfortunately,
things I've
people
done.
nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
Oh my gosh, they're so fickle.
On Aranius, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. Getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see, then as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel.
No.
A duel in court!
No. Who could have seen that coming?
All right! Now that'll be worth seeing!
No, will it though?
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Mm.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina.
I mean, they don't even know that
knows
law.
the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
I do have objections. I want to murder everyone here now if you
My
try to attack me.
apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy.
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here,
Okay.
allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Okay. Okay. Some fire. Okay.
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
I mean, did they really have to spell it out? We all figured that out, right? I mean,
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's
yeah,
charges
wow,
no longer
these
hold water.
people. Hmm.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person.
Man, where's Eula when you need her? You know, she's here for
When
justice.
there
I know.
are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Oh, that was awkward. Okay.
Just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy.
Interesting.
So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
Hmm.
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
It's confusing is a good way to put it.
Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
Wow.
Isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
Yeah.
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances.
Ah, okay.
To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred.
I see.
And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
I mean, we won't turn down free
My
tickets.
brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we want...
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first. You really mean it?
Oh.
Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Oh, that looks like a bag.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
Excellent question.
About that. You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine.
Okay.
It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin.
Okay.
No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved.
Okay.
Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned.
Okay. I mean, sounds a little biblical,
In
but
the
okay.
end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Interesting.
That sounds pretty gloomy.
Yeah.
Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia.
Wait, there was a first Hydro Archon?
But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just
Maybe
to
the
ignore
original
the
sin?
prophecy completely? Why bother feeling...
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Where is all this water coming from?
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this...
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand
Well,
scheme of
looks
things.
like I'm
Now,
stopping
if you'd
flooding
like to
now.
help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Man, we have to give it to them no matter what they say. Seems a little harsh, don't you think?
What's this? So you...
What? You mean...
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story.
Okay, what do you
The
believe?
story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it.
Oh.
But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Seems very
We hadn't heard that one before.
evolutionary of you.
People can't live underwater. They'll die.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
Okay. What's this guy have to say? Oh, Itani. Ah, man, these names are gonna kill me.
So you're the blonde traveler that every... Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of... Thanks. Oh, please, I'll...
Alright. He seemed okay with it. Oh, Captain.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time?
You should still take it. You never...
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given...
I see. I mean, as a captain, I feel like having a bag that can contain a bunch of space in it seems pretty helpful. Just a guess.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets?
Of course we did.
That was fast. So, what to... Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do?
Yes, one last thing.
Of course.
I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many...
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll
Yeah.
need some romaritime flowers.
Well, it's a good thing I collected some of those earlier.
Quit following me.
And I have to go collect specific ones now? Even though I've already collected them. Seems a little ridiculous. Or maybe it's...
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect romaritime flowers.
Oh, these things. No. Well, I guess I will have to use old Coke. Me.
All is accounted for. Let's move out.
So if I'm using... I don't know who I should use now. Yeah, I guess I could use...
Want me to come along?
Oh, Kaz.
Let's move out.
You only get one from each one? Oh, yeah. These are just a touch.
Too slow. The wind rises.
Alright. Can we
You made
finally
quick
go
work of
upstairs?
that. I can tell you're an experienced. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynn.
No way. I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Power saving mode. What does that mean?
Fine.
Is she a
Though
robot?
the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's...
Okay. Oh, we just walked off mid-sentence.
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Okay. What about her?
What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Okay.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the
Okay.
lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
Alright. So now we're stopping a thief. Okay. Couldn't I just take the lift to begin with, but you know. I'm guessing you can't, like... Wait, what is this thing? What does old Baguette do? Oh, that's a dog. Good girl, Baguette. Cargo inspection doesn't involve a crew. Okay.
Everyone hold hands!
Yeah, as I say, I'm guessing you can't read people's minds here, unfortunately. Alright, and finally go upstairs. This is a not a great elevator. You can just like get pushed over there and, you know, pinched in between the walls. That would be bad. Poor OSHA designed elevator here. It's also a long way up. Wow. Matches, you know, Hydro matches the old Wanderers scheme quite a bit there too, though. Nice. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have all this just to get to somewhere. It's normal for the statue to glow. You can use elemental energy properly. You can swim underwater. Maybe you can even find sunken treasure. Ooh. A mysterious power that flows out from the statue to imbue you with the blessing of transoceanic source water. Whatever. What in the world? You progress. Your progress will remain unhindered so long as you're moving through the lakes of Fontaine. Under the protection of the source water, what you expend while moving underwater is not stamina, but aquatic stamina. As such, your aquatic stamina is expended. Wait, as such, when it's expended, you will not drown. Oh, that's nice. You don't drown underwater. That's cool. So is there I'm assuming
There's still a long road ahead.
can you is there a resonant? Oh, there is a hydro. What does that do? Nice little blue dress. That's pretty nice. Did it always change the outfit like this? Am I going crazy? That is different, right? Like it actually changed the whole schematic and not just like the center? What do the skills do? We send hydro damage forward. You can hold it, enter an aiming mode, and consistently fire off a few dewdrops, dealing damage. Okay. When using the hold concentration, if the traveler HP is higher than 50%, the damage dealt is increased based on the HP. Oh, that's nice. And what does the ult do? Unleashes a slow-moving floating bubble that deals continuous hydro damage to people. Okay. Okay, you can restore from hits. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, that's pretty fun. Yeah, but it uses HP. Interesting. Okay. Okay, but just out of curiosity, I gotta know the answer to this. So if I were to go, let's just go here, it's the closest one. Maybe I just don't remember. But like, so you have like the blue scarf, like blue outlines. That's pretty nice. And if I do go here, is it always there? And I'm just missing it. This is definitely a different outfit, right? I've changed the center. Am I going crazy? What's a character that has multiple skins here? Official. Okay, so how did you change? Oh, that's dressing room. Okay, so if I go here, is that really what it's been like the whole time? No. I'm just not paying attention. I thought it was just always more white. I'll have to go back and check on that one. But alright, let's go stop a criminal. Let's go stop a criminal. Get back to my... Oh, that's a nice little background. Get like the waterfall. That's nice. You know, it's not too bad. Not too shabby.
Sounds good to me.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait.
Yep. Time to wait.
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Nope, she went the other way.
Did she notice us? She said, what should we do? Should we chase her?
Our job is to block this
You're
path.
right. She might also... Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's...
Well, we didn't follow instructions. Now she's gonna get away while we move. Mistakes were made. Well, it's a self-proclaimed adventurer. Take your cat on various adventures and photo it. It makes them easy to identify, you know? Okay.
Swarm Fury.
I'm just gonna guess that's on top of here, you know. If I was a betting person, it's gonna be up there, right? Or maybe it's just easily up here. Well, that's cool. And you can tell, man, look at that architecture, you know, they have it lined up where this is like directly above the path. Man, that's some good design right there, nice and symmetrical. That's pretty good. Alright, it says there's one around here.
The wind rises.
Maybe it's like on the top of here or something? Oh, is that it right there? It's in the water. Oh, because it's like a little blue little thing. That's pretty nice. That's pretty cool looking. First one complete. I'm sure there's only 1,000 more. I really hope it's less than. The Samaritans.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make...
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks.
Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Twisted his ankle. How convenient.
Did you get hurt, Lenny?
How convenient.
I'll be all right.
Yeah, did you get hurt?
Just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
Well, that's good. It's a good thing you're feeling better. Question is, what did the thief do? I probably got away while we're over here talking to this guy.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated.
Aw.
But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lenny's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Okay, finally. Alright, you know what I could do, though? I just want to see how the character works. Even though it's probably not going to be great, but let's just... Could go back to my Jean, my Nahida, and then I could bring in old Hydro Traveler.
Let the wind lead.
See how that goes. Alright. How many do I need for the first one? 20. I have one. Just a bit short. A bit short. Okay. Man, just flipping around over there, even though she knows we're breaking the law.
We ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
Yeah.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
Wow, that's harsh.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Okay. Choo choo. I don't think it's going to make that sound. Uh-oh. Oh, We got old Charlotte. What happened to the sound? Ah, it's got some light music.
Huh?
What? Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte!
I like how my character just
I
waves.
never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the Aquabus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's
I
not
like
surprising that nobody
how
knows
there's this
what's coming.
great scenery going on in the back, and we're just talking like nothing to see.
We still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere.
Oh, they're famous.
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place.
Yeah, how nice.
So, what
They
have you
got
been
like
up to
big
lately,
waterfall
Charlotte?
cliffs
Any
over
big
there.
news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. Ah, you're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could
Well, I'm
shake the country.
sure
These smaller
whatever
stories
we're
are a
doing
waste
here
of
will
my
shake the
talents.
country.
Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well,
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
Well, that's not
that's
good.
right. These stories are the talk of the town
Serial
right now.
disappearances of,
Probably the most mysterious
young
case
girls?
we've ever
That's not
seen.
good.
If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird. Oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
I mean, that was some pretty good delivery right there, I gotta say.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
Yeah, it seems very
That's right.
bad.
The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
No, 20 years ago.
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace.
Uh-oh.
But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found.
Well, that's not
Many
good.
suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
But I feel like that's gonna happen now.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
I agree. Please do not imagine that. Or you know it, you arrive at your destination. I didn't even get to see any of the scenery. I like how they're just saving that for like the next time. You know, most games would force you to watch the scenery first, and then you would never experience again. But they actually make you not see it to see it again in the future, which is actually a little smart. Honestly, it's a pretty good idea. Now they've blurred out the background so you just focus on the city. It seems like a very not great system. Like you only have one, so you can only have one go back and forth. So I guess it was like one whole circle. You could just keep going back, but yeah, it seems like it's not great. I feel like you don't have wide enough to have two going. But you know, what do I know?
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
Indeed.
I should get going before I'm late.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
Okay. Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya.
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
I mean, I'm sure we could figure it out. Right? Right? That's cool looking. I got some nice little shops. Yeah, it's like almost, you know, the same stone as like Mondstadt in a way, but it's definitely different architecture. Man, this is a big city. This is a big city. Oh my gosh. Like, wow. Man. Can't talk to the people. Okay. Perfume. Okay. Shop over here where they sell. Anything you wish, eh? Let's see. Okay. Fermented juice. Must be new to the area. Well, it's hiding back here or anything. Surely there's something hidden in the back. Right? Nope. I feel like they just put that there just to throw off people. Well, these crates look very familiar to the Star Rail, though, that's the way. I'm sure they wouldn't reuse things. Oh, look, there's a common chest sitting right there.
Unnecessary.
Alright. Alright. I want to go to this first. I want to open the map.
Squall Fury.
It's a waypoint. Court of something. Oh, look, there's Catherine. Can I read her mind? Nope.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the adventure.
Oh, I need to dispatch these people. Oh, what can I do in Fontaine? Oh, get eggs and things. Does anyone have a bonus? No, no bonus. We'll send Amber here. More gold. Some more gold. Some more gold. Some gold. Wow, level 2, wow. Alright, how do I get to this? Well, let me guess, it's all the way like at the top level, isn't it? Can't read what any of these doors say. Pull back here? Oh, look.
Take it and have fun.
As long as my champion duelist wins, I can lead to another nation. Though looking at it escaped, the big finish does make the justice. Okay. So if I need to go up to the next level, how do I get there? Does she have anything? Nothing yet. Okay. Okay, how do you get... That's a big robot. Is there anything you need? Yes, I could use some new outfits for my characters.
Swarm Fury.
Maybe you have to go there, then go up? Maybe that's how you get there. So I'm not seeing any stairs. How do you get up there? Elevator upstairs. Let's go to floor 4, please. See if I can just jump out and fall from the elevator at any time. Yep, seems like great design. Aha, there it is. World opens up. Okay. So I took it from all the way over here, so I didn't explore any of this area. And you have like all this area. You have all that area. I don't know how big this map is. I didn't check ahead of time. Oh boy. Quite a big space. Know where to begin here. I could go. Should I go explore the city? I probably should just talk to the guy and do the quest, right? I mean, eventually I will explore most of the city. Question is, do I want to take a short respite? Yeah, I think I will just take a explore still a bit, take a little quick little respite. Seems like I can run around, do some stuff. A pleasure to meet you. Such elegant names. That you're uncivilized or uncivilized, really? Beggarly? Oh my gosh. Perhaps you wish to study our sublime arts, our intricate clockwork mecha, or our advanced civic structure. Simply divine. Unable to experience the luxurious wishes of the leisurely afternoon tea with a few pastries. I'm listening. A legend of lost treasure. Oh, well, you know, people do like lost treasure. Seems the forum actually had a plan to take over. Uh-oh. This conspiracy was exposed, and the distinguished members the formation, a thrilling battle with Mason Gradiajan. I cannot say the word, but wrongly defeated in a climactic showdown. You must know there was once the richest and most famous of all Fontaine, and they must gather a tremendous amount of wealth. Huge vault. Wow. Wow. More money than Morax? Well, we all know that he has no money, so that's like $2. He's discovered the location. Well, how convenient. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to find some treasure at some point, too. Shall we begin? Sure, lead the way. Oh, I didn't think it was going to go like right at this exact moment. Oh. Okay. Well, I have that started. Is it this one? I think it's that one. Oh, there's a little food place, a little hotel. Okay. Okay. These things talk. And enjoying the weather as I do. Rain or shine, it's a good day for Melusine? Melusin? What in the world are these things? I don't know. I'll tell you. Okay, so that's how you get to the little boat. Let's go look at the little border over here. It's like a little garden with a little, behind some water, you know? Oh, that wall looks a little torn down. That's not good. I went to the wrong place, didn't I? Yep, sure did. I want to go here. Let's try that again. Take two. Take two. What's it called? Member of the guards. Yeah, I can see. Now it's all the way down there, I see. Oh no, that's where his house is. I see. I see.
Quit following me. Too slow. The wind rises.
Okay, that's a nice little city. It's all smooth jazz. Yeah. This is a nice little night background music there.
Relax.
Oh, yeah. Well, now that I've made it to the city, you know, the real question is, should I do a roll? Got quite a bit. I don't even know what does this guy even do. Is he good? Let's actually test him out. Never did test him. Let's try old Lenny here. When Lenny performs an aimed shot, he can fire off a prop arrow at charge level 2 and consume HP to attain prop surplus stacks. When a prop arrow hits, it will summon a Grin Malkin hat that can taunt nearby enemies and deal damage when it leaves the field. His elemental skill consumes prop surplus stacks to deal AoE pyro damage according to the number of stacks cleared and regenerate HP. If the hat is on the field, the elemental strike is cast, the hat will explode. Okay. After casting his elemental burst, Lenny will turn into a Grin Malkin cat and move around the battlefield, dealing damage to opponents nearby. When the duration ends, Lenny will summon a hat. Additional elemental orbs will drop during the trial event challenge to facilitate testing for the burst. Okay.
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here.
Okay.
Here comes the finale.
How do you actually? Oh, well, that's cool. So you actually be the hat. Interesting. Just move it around. Okay. Embarrassing. Look at all these misses. So does it have to be a charged attack? Oh, I see. Wow, embarrassing. Come on. Wow, swing and a miss.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's get this show
Can
on the
we
road.
do this? So does the hat not actually do any damage? That's what I'm confused about. So he turns into... I can move around quickly, not to take him for the hat. They're two different props. Okay. So when it gets close to opponents, it'll send out flames falling down on them, dealing most one instance of pyro damage. When the duration ends, it will dismiss the cat, ignite the fireworks that deal AoE, then summon one of those and grant him a prop. Hold on.
Step right up. Here comes the finale.
Swing and a miss. Man, oh, that's a pretty fun little character. I like him. I like him. I'll have to see what people think about him. And obviously, like, just throwing cards doesn't really do too much.
Let's get this show on the road. Now disappear.
It'd be great if I could hit people, you know? So to only do... So you can only have like one hat, right? Let's see. So you can still get damaged with that.
And voila.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the kit. The kit does seem fun. And I do like shooting people with arrows in this game.
Let's get this show on the road.
Everybody stand back!
You throw cards at people. That's pretty cool.
Here comes the finale.
Easy peasy. Okay, okay. It's a fun little kit. I like it. It's not too bad. I mean, it's hard to compete though with you know, the other person on the banner here that everybody wants all the time. The opposite of the fire is the water.
Busted.
You know, you just do that, you know, you roll your dice, and you shoot people. I mean, how is that just not fun too? You know, you can vaporize them.
Quietly now.
I mean, this is... while the other one is fun, this is just more click heavy, you know? You don't have to be paying attention.
Busted.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Game's up. Fun's over.
I mean, just... that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Yeah. Well, Lenny's kid is fun. I just don't know. I just don't know. But you know, we'll do one roll for off this banner and see what happens. You know, work on the old pity, you know. Wow, a bear, bruh. A bear, bruh. I'll do one more. Call it a day. Sacrificial sold. Okay. Well, we will think about that in the future. Because I don't know if Lenny is worth it. It seems fun. But you do have to pay attention. And make sure to hit people with your arrows. While you're on, you're just like popping around doing elemental actions. Things just die, you know?
Too slow.
Alright.
This is our current abode.
Okay.
Ah, Fremine, your home.
Well, his name is Fremine.
I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
Man, that is not the voice that I would have thought this person would sound like.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped.
That's father in quotations.
Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine.
That's
He
his
is a
little brother?
phenomenal diver.
Hello.
That's his little brother?
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Lenny, could you come here for a moment?
Hmm? What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
Yeah, what are you going to tell him? Okay.
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Oh no, it's raining in the city. It's not good. Oh, hello there. Oh, city of water and no umbrella. Man.
Looks like rain.
Oh, very, very astute.
Right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
Rains and there's trials going on in the Opera House. Does that not seem odd to you all? Doing pretty good. Pretty good. Just, finally starting this expansion after not able to for a week. But been doing good so far. How about you?
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs.
Okay, what are you yelling?
Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Another one of the dragons.
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual.
Is it just angry about these trials that are happening?
Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
This works. Paimon's too powerful.
Doesn't seem to be of any use.
Okay. Paimon isn't as powerful as we thought.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
Yeah, dragons do seem to be a little fickle in this game.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day.
Well, it's getting dark, so you better hurry up.
On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Araneus. Wow, that is not how I'd pronounce that word. Oh, hello. Hello. Doing pretty good.
Oh,
see you at the performance.
Are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, going pretty good. Pretty good.
I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it?
Nice sunny day. You know, what better way to spend it than playing Genshin Impact?
Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there?
You know, in this big city, you think they would have a delivery system, you know? Why am I taking these things? Can't you put them in the mail or something?
I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite
They have robots, but not DoorDash.
And the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Yep,
Sorry
and
for
we'll
the
even do it for
inconvenience.
free.
I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need.
Bye, bye, bye.
Maybe a walk in the park for us.
How many games did you play? I mean, I play a lot of different games spread out. Right now, a lot of Genshin, a lot of Star Rail. I've been doing some Baldur's Gate 3. Right now, there's the top 3, I would say. Doing a little, trying to learn how to do some mahjong on the side. Some Fortnite with friends, things like that. But yeah, a little spread over a lot of things right now.
Take it and have fun.
Too many games, not enough time, really. Favorite, I mean, I would say it's definitely top up there right now for sure. At least when there's a new story coming out. I did get sucked into this game, especially after I took a long break after like when it first came out, then came back and got into Inazuma, really enjoyed that area. Then Sumeru was just you know, that's what sold me. I could tell that this company actually puts money into the game. It makes it better overall. Even though there are some quality of life changes that would be great, but I mean, you compare this city to, you know, Mondstadt. I'm pretty sure this whole city is almost as big as the zone of just, you know, the original game of this whole area. It is quite ridiculous. Oh yeah, right now, yeah. Really just kind of started up to let some friends watch some rolls when I was rolling here. Saved up a long, well, like 6-7 months to try to work toward my first full constellation character without having to spend bunches of money on it, and finally was able to do that. Now I'm just gonna do it on the side.
The wind rises.
It's off the case, nice. It's about to eat. Someone took their wallet. Oh no. Man, I really have a problem with people stealing wallets in the city, don't they? Second person that's been pickpocketed. No, for a city of justice, they seem to
Too slow.
quite the problem.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
And not all three.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
Ah, these must be for magic pockets.
You
I can
forgot the
tell right
term
away.
magic
I've already
pockets,
made
Paimon?
several
Really?
orders worth now. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount.
Oh, that's nice.
But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
Oh, there's Paimon worrying about money.
And I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey, is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Yeah, I mean, it's pushing down on nothing. It's not even working, Paimon. Look at it. It's not even changing the shape of the billet.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
You know, wait, has there actually been power in this game? I mean, I guess they don't really say electricity. But they do use words like power. But they have lanterns. But has there ever been electricity?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Indemnitium. Wait, what? It's an energy produced from from trials?
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically...
Oh, why don't I? I just haven't looked into it yet. I've only done a few little streams here, so really just the bare bones here at the moment. But you know, the longer I do it, I'm sure I'll expand. You know, get a little overlay, make it a little cooler. You know.
When a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
Well, that was a name that I just completely missed. Oh, they harvest people's belief in justice, converts it into energy. Well, this doesn't seem good. I feel like this could be a problem.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments.
Yeah, I have Discord. Yeah.
But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines? Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Yeah, you can, I probably should put it in my info at some point, but, yeah, you can send me a request at, pretty much my name here, so just HF and then Sunday, all one word. You can hit me up.
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia.
Pneumosia. Why does this sound like pneumonia?
It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't
What?
I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Conferrie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me
Oh
now?
no. She owes money, of course.
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
That seems a little harsh.
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Oh, now Paimon wants to leave before, we get money from people?
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
Oh, this guy's showing up, huh?
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
I mean, I don't have a server or anything. I just have a username.
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
I mean, I didn't think I would run into here. Yeah.
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Yeah, here, I'll type it in here for you. I don't know. One second. Can't type in the thing here. Oh, I'll have to do that later. But yeah, it's just HF, then Sunday, SUNDAE, kind of like how the channel name is for Hot Fudge Sunday, just HFSundae.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Yep, I think it will.
We want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far, right, Traveler?
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want your mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Oh, that's not good. You shouldn't threaten.
I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
"Hey, that's way over the line. All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now."
Oh, they're gonna have some trouble now. This isn't good. Let's see. I'll check here later when I'm offline here. But I'm sure it went through. Yeah.
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
There's no, not to fight them option. Oh, boy.
I'm sure this won't take long.
No, you actually get to test them out. They're like, oh, it's been a long time since Had him in the
Brace
game.
yourself. This is gonna hurt. Bring it on.
Man, I really wanted this character back in the day. He just seems all too slow for me now.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank?
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Huh?
Oh?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
I mean, is it though, Paimon? Wasn't there a whole arc in Inazuma about people having their visions taken away?
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk.
Okay.
She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was... because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
Be useful in the future. Almost like maybe they could tell.
What is it? What did you awaken?
That's what I'm saying. What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive,
I got it here. I'll accept
I
it.
felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that's against you before. You summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
It is true. I do remember killing a whale.
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon. So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh.
It's almost like it never happened.
Some kind of ghost story.
No, that's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that
Yeah, I got
encounters
it.
in
You
this
should be
world
accepted.
tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Oh.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist.
Doesn't seem
The champion duelists are
great.
all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point.
Uh-oh.
So engaging in such a duel is
Gladiator
regarded as
style.
a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death.
Well, I mean, just because they're probably in the duel.
So really,
you know.
the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
I'm gonna guess no.
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win.
Yeah, who'd have
Fontaine
thought?
probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before.
Chlorinde.
Clorinde.
Almost like chlorine.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Huh?
What?
Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
What? What?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now.
What? But what?
Besides,
What?
I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Why would you give that to us?
You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
I like both their faces here. They're both like, something going on here.
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance. reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
Wait, what? What?
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The
Oh, it was
murder
a
mystery
novel.
novels here are amazing!
Wait, she can read? When did this happen? I didn't even see the choice for number 1. Yeah, when did she enjoy reading?
Mechanics here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too. Oh,
I'm good, thank you.
sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Linny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
Yeah.
Linny said that the Opera House is on there in ES, so let's go ride the Aqua Bus.
All right, go ride the Aqua Bus. Wait, where's this other place? Little restaurant. Oh no, it's the hotel. Ah. Nice little hotel. Nice little lobby. And these like little robots making stew. Interesting. Tell me about your performances. Ah. Let's see, what do you have on the menu? Yeah, look at all these recipes. Guess who's gonna get some more recipes? That I will probably not use, but we'll see. Make so many things! Speaking of making things, actually, how is... Ah, yep. Just wondering if I was at max time.
This realm is...
Is there anything new? Oh, there probably is. But let's get all this stuff. Let's see, are there new furnishings? Oh, I have 2. Yeah, only these 2 things. I'm sure it'll add more later on, right? More French style things to buy.
If you ever have any questions...
Hmm. Hey, why do I hear fireworks going off in the background?
Relax.
Do I have fireworks set up over here? Surely not. Very strange. Alright, now let's see. Let's get back to the lift. Go see this performance, and then probably take a little bit of a break here for the day. Then come back and do some more at a later day. Yeah, it's just a big little city here. A lot of water. A lot of water. Who'd have thought? Who needs an elevator when you can just wander in? Oh. Okay. Nope. No, don't talk to this thing. Elfin? You're a guide for this trip. A young race born in Fontaine. There are many differences between us and humanity. We do have one secret that we can share with you, Pastor. We are similar to humans in one way. She almost has a different personality. Some of us like chatting, some of us don't. Oh, I see. Okay. You sit on the little thing here? Oh, you can. You know, they just...
Welcome to the Navia line. I am Elfan.
Oh.
The boat will be departing imminently. Please do not stick your head, hands, or other body parts outside the boat.
Okay.
The Aquabus operator is not responsible for any accidents or injuries resulting from doing so. Also, please remember to
That's
buy
cool
the
over
steambird,
there.
though I don't read it myself.
You know, like little cubes floating in the air. That doesn't seem ominous.
The destination of the current tour is Arenias.
Man, you have that big little building over there. What is that? That's cool.
The Fountain of Lucine and the Opera Epiclese. If you look to the left in the direction we are currently traveling, you will see the famous Fontaine Research Institute up in the sky. An experiment gone wrong turned new sightseeing opportunity. Human ingenuity truly is a
Search
wondrous thing.
Institute. Interesting. Let's see. So yeah, we're here. So, okay, so you slowly make your way over here. That's nice. Just enjoy the little ride over. Oh, there's a chest down there. Oh, when I get that chest.
Please be sure to bring all your personal belongings with you as you disembark. Even though I will take any forgotten items to the lost and found, the paperwork is rather annoying, as Melusine hands are not suitable for grasping pens. Please be careful
Man,
when
these little
It has been my honor to be
Melusines
your
are
tour guide
sassy,
this
aren't they?
trip. Thank you.
Man, got some like... Man, that was some, you know, some Baroque style music there. Oh, wait, I don't need to wait for it. I'm good to go. Can't talk to that guy. Can't talk to these people. I don't want to be talked to. A rainbow rose. What does this do? Wow. Interesting. Can you cancel this? I don't know. It just kind of goes and does what it wants to do, huh? That's cool. Okay, so it looks like I need to just go around the bend, and then we'll eventually hit the Opera House. Okay.
The wind rises.
Now it's in the center of the fountain. You could get wet.
I see everything.
Ah, just too far. Where is it? Nope, balance. Close enough. What's that? Fluey Lotus. Move over here. Ah, I got too close. Fell in the water. Oh my gosh. Come on, Hida. Come on. I like how the the pillar is just as tall as her. No, Wanderer's not much better. Go.
Squall Fury.
A whole lot of fountains around here.
Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending.
The wind rises.
Nope. Viewpoint. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little place.
Behold.
Now let's see what happens here.
Now this is fancy! The Opera at the Cles. What a place to hold a performance! No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
It sure does.
O Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Oh, look at them. Aren't they so
This
happy?
is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
Oh, no. We're having a panic attack. Oh, no.
Vache.
Oh, no.
Vache.
Oh, no. Oh, not again.
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Lynette! You scared Paimon! When did you get here?
when he asked me to wait here for you. Remember?
I don't remember, actually.
Right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard.
Please do.
In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experience.
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
Yeah, that's a
When
great
do you
question.
cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
That is also a good question.
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When I'm sad or happy.
When Paimon's really sad?
Wow,
Oh,
exactly.
and when Paimon's super happy.
Exactly
Also when Paimon's
the,
really,
the
really
two
scared.
that I had there.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm not sure,
So,
but
what did the voice say? Huh. If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first.
Okay.
Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with...
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Yeah, Lenny, yeah. Hey, questionnaire? What does that mean? I'm a questionnaire. I'm here to know. I've been assigned to perform simple legal work. Ah, I see. He wants to talk to people, but he's an introvert. Ah, Monsieur Nevelet. Seeing I wasn't doing too well, he clapped a hand on my shoulder and gave me a few comforting words. But he just made me even more nervous. Oh. Interesting. Okay. 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 Look at all these. Oh. Wow. You can just hide your character in the bushes here. Find the Nahida. Where's she at?
Everyone hold hands. Hey.
Alright, let's see what's going on in this opera house. The rules of the opera. Eclipse and announcements pertaining to eclipse, not regular usage. Continue reading. Public trial performance. It's civil burglars. Okay. Subjects of this collective of the trial concerns 2 members of a gang of burglars. Mason. Man, these names. Garnier accuses the aforementioned gang of being related to multiple burglaries within the court of Fontaine, as well as suspected of the crime of impersonating others. The two thieves were unable to decide on how to split the spoils. Fine decided to use a duel to settle the matter. Unlike risk conducting a private duel, and worried about their identities becoming known to the authorities, the two gang members chose to appropriate their identities to apply to each other. Okay. As they were chosen as a prisoner currently serving sentences in Fontaine Fortress of Meripede. Oh, so they have a jail. Okay. Two suspects were arrested, questioned. During the course of questioning, the other criminal activity was discovered. Wow, there's a lot going on here. The Ayadux and the Oritash judge judged that the two defendants are guilty of multiple counts of the crime of burglary and were sentenced to the fortress to serve their sentences. There's more, huh? Oh man, so you have a series of criminal acts. Okay. Self-employed. Man, they illegal performances. Wow. So he's also putting sentences in the fortress. Then finally, the Greek magician. A brand new water tank escape trick will be debuting, so don't miss it. To ensure the best viewing experience for all audience members. No outside food is permitted. All expelled and punished according to the laws. Okay. Award ceremony, La Varite Prize, organized by the Steambird, the most prestigious media award in all of Tevat. Wow. Commemorate achievements in the media, including newspapers, magazines, journals, and other media fields. Lady Fiorina's assistants. Lady Fiorina is specially invited as a guest of honor. Will personally award the prizes, so don't miss it. James must pick up tickets. Okay, all seating's assigned. Okay. Miss properly dressed. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Should not meet the attire. They can turn you away. Oh boy. Oh, hello there. Stage play The Death of Aurelius. It's Phil. Okay. Okay, an epic saga. Okay. This bulletin board. It's just a wealth of information. Oh my goodness. Now they have a little. They have an orchestra here in the city. That's cool. I wonder if you'll actually put an orchestra in the game to play these songs like they do for their YouTube videos. That'd be pretty funny. It'll be a hymn sung by the chorus. Objection. Why does the performance include no hymn to the Archon? We should strongly protest this. What? Oh my goodness. Ah, it says added the. Okay, it was added. Surely. Oh my goodness. This is just. Okay, I think we finally saw everything here. Yep. Well, that's pretty neat. I'm not sure if links are open here, or use, DM it to me, I guess. I'm not sure if that's what you can do. I can't actually remember what settings I have on the Twitch account, so you might be able to just DM it to me. That sounds pretty interesting. I can look into it. Nice little
Traveler
opening.
and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
So from a auditorium standpoint, this is not very well designed to hold a performance. Like, so you'll have the ticketing place, and you walk into here. It's not very much room for all these people to come in and out.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
Okay, that's good to know. I mean, I just do this kind of on the side, relatively new myself, so I understand. I understand.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment, I'll fetch the tickets.
Man, I get the best seats in the house for free. That's very nice.
The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Lenny.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
So humble.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Let's get busy.
Go to our seats. You go ahead, Lenny.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I'll look into it. Thanks. All right. Going this way. That's a big place. And this is a big place with not very many seats. Man, this is a very poor money-making environment here. I mean, look at this. We've only got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 seats in this whole area? Like, what is going on? I mean, look how much room is in between each seat. You can easily get another seat in here. You could double your profits.
The wind rises.
I mean, how many people are up here in the box? I don't think I have enough juice to get up here. Nope. Gotta try that again. Oh, can't go that way either. Yeah, not enough juice. I'll jump on here. And then we can go here. Do this. Hey, there we go. So yeah, even up here, you only have 2 sofas for this whole area. Man, it's not very many seats in here at all.
The wind rises.
Well, I guess it's where the special guest star, maybe? I don't know. Alright, well, let's just go to our seats and then see what happens. Probably we'll see what event this leads into and then call it a day. Take a little break. Been going hard at it and I don't want to finish all the story in one day.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Yeah, it's just only one person right beside us. We didn't even say anything.
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty.
Isn't that your job?
You little
I mean, that's what you usually do.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk, but, oh, Paimon's got it. You're
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Really? Why is that?
not friends with Linny, then. Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat.
Man, this guy got some pretty good gear on here. I like it.
As required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor
Monsieur
it is to have you here to see my
Nervillet,
show.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be...
Could he be?
I saw you all chatting just now, but it
Yes, he
seems
could
you still
be.
don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That
Chief
seat is always reserved for him.
Edicts.
It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Ah.
Whoa! Sorry for being
Yeah,
so
Paimon's
rude
gonna get
just
us
now.
arrested. Who would have
I had
thought?
no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression.
I see.
So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Weird.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Okay.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the
Well, let's
Chief
enjoy a
Justice
show.
and the Hydro Archon?
What are we going to get into?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparation.
Yay! The show's finally about to start!
Okay.
Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before.
I feel like Paimon's about to get really confused by what's going to happen.
Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry.
Yeah, Paimon, shut your mouth. Man, it's the first time I've actually paid attention to her hands. Those look weird in this scene. So, like, big.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Yay.
Hello, everyone.
I actually
I know
sound
she may
so
seem
bored.
to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can
Mhm.
freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking it, but
So,
okay.
I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
That sounds something like a magician would say before they use their elemental powers.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Using fake visions.
That's what makes the show real magic.
You know, that's what I would do.
Now, Without further ado, let the show begin.
Put it like
Lynette will
in,
now
put it in the
exit the
boots
stage
or
to
something.
make some prep. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should
I like
say.
how there are empty seats here. Just a 2 in the back.
You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Oh. What can happen?
A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear
Oh,
or
so loud.
appear. The possibilities are endless.
Okay. Wow. Floating a hat? Oh. Okay. Doing some sleight of hand.
This isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
This one's a little tricky.
Come on.
Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes.
Okay. She's jumping in. Oh, that sound very sad.
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully.
Oh no.
Even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Okay. She's gone?
Are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Surely this isn't going to turn into, like one of those prestige moments. Where it's like there's copies of the same person in the water. Surely they won't go that route, right? Right?
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything.
Turn up a little bit again.
Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
If we could see
What a
easily through
show.
his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
It's almost like she got dissolved into the water. Is this why he knows about this prophecy?
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun.
Oh.
I've prepared even more astonishing
I feel like you would want to
surprises for
end
everyone
with
here.
that shit.
The
That
magic
shot.
of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen.
No, it's a little cat that he has when he does his stuff.
I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience
Well, let me guess.
member.
It's gonna be me or Paimon.
Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow, how's he gonna Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Really, Paimon? I mean, look at her. She's so excited. She's like, oh, wow.
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector.
Oh, you know, it's a random number selector. It's good. So happen to either pick me or the Nouvelette guy.
Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, Meropide. That's how you say it.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't look very excited about this.
Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing like this. 60, 59, 58. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh, Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59,
58.
60, 59, 58. That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right.
54, 53, 50. Why aren't you counting, Nouvelette?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is.
Yeah.
Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me.
Just enjoy the show. Man, I like this guy. I might have to save up some roles for this guy. He seems like a cool guy.
You look so serious that Paimon thought you might
Hopefully his character kit is cool.
40, 39. Mr. Lenny, are you all right in there?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, midair right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
I think it's all part of the show, Paimon.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's...
25! 24! 23!
Okay. 23.
What's wrong, Mr. Lenny? I can still hear you move.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect.
Okay.
Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds.
18. Okay. They're just cheering up here. Listen, people over here, they skipped out.
Seems things aren't quite going as planned. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown.
Now, if I were to guess, this switch has already happened, and he's talking from a speaker box in here. He's going to act like he's not in here, and then he's going to actually be in the other one. Let's see.
10! Almost there now. Whew. Swapping 2 people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7.
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5.
Uh-huh.
4. 3.
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0.
Wow.
Ta-da!
Uh-oh. Is the person in there? Let's hope so. Well, that wasn't part of the show.
What happened?
Well, that was unexpected.
Huh? Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
Surely.
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Well.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of justice.
Yes.
No need
Justice.
to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
Well, they just wrap it up in a sentence here.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead.
Oh
His
no.
name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience.
Yeah, that is very odd.
And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
What?
The serial disappearances case?
How is that possible?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
In front of an audience, including the Archon and Chief Justice?
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
What? Oh, that makes no sense.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No,
Didn't this start 20 years ago? Is he really over 20 years old? I guess he is if you use that logic.
Chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Linny do this?
Yeah, I'm. What?
On the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
It's hard to believe that
Save
happened.
discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show.
No, no. We got
Farina said it all.
mob justice forming.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing.
Let me guess, it's gonna be me.
That's right. I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Lenny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met. Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Lenny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a
Well, you know who the winner is going to be. It's going to be me, obviously. I have a C6 character. What do you have?
showdown and decide the
You
true
have some
victor than
guards?
here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
I guess you don't have the choice to say no. I'd like to leave, thank you.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House.
One day?
Both sides may investigate the scene to build their
That's
cases
crazy.
and search for the truth. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot
Yeah, a day is
can
not
build
very
in
long.
such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Wow. Well, you know, I wasn't expecting the whole death at the performance. But
Sorry
I
about
figured
everything that
something would
happened
happen.
just now.
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen?
Poor cow.
I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
It's hard to say, but I'm gonna say no.
Good to hear. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries.
Yeah.
Such that all that's left, I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance,
Well,
then we
maybe
need to
someone's
figure out what
tampered
they
with
did.
his performance.
Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Wait, what? What is happening here? Where? I want to ask where she got the mustache, not the glasses.
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh?
Oh boy, Paimon's turned into a detective
Don't
now.
worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
Yeah.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that.
Yes, thank you so much.
I won't let you down.
Just leave it to us.
Well, I wish these could just be a full-time addition to Paimon.
Since we're
Ah, well, I'm afraid that would involve...
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted to... 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it.
Yeah.
But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind... We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guard.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here.
Okay. Well,
Hello, officer.
that's exciting.
How's the investigation going?
Ah, I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina...
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him.
Yeah.
Assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged.
Yeah.
As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smacked. This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere
I
accident.
feel like that one little rope would not be enough
If
to hold that
anything,
much
the more
water.
logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys.
Yes.
I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand.
I see. So you think he's playing
I've
us?
seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
But that's
Sorry,
not always
I
true.
tend to be pretty straightforward. Just no. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious.
You can use, I have a case record book. Case records confirm the current evidence and clue collection situation. Check them out as undiscovered case record, thus then investigate corresponding area to, oh my goodness. Use your perception skill to find evidence and clues that can be investigated within a certain radius around yourself. This will advance your overall progress. Oh my gosh. Okay. I wasn't expecting a murder mystery solving game within here. I mean, I'm sure the game will, you know, kind of guide me to the right answer, but yeah, that's pretty funny. Broken magic was left at the scene, or magic box. I'm looking at it now. The water tank must have struck it really hard. Yeah, you know, I think you're right. Yeah, let's look at this rope. That's what we really need to look at.
So this is the rope that broke. The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, traveler?
Yeah, where is it? The rope.
Look! This bit is made from different material! Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
Like a type of flash cotton.
So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means... Wait! Why don't you write all this down?
This rope was used to suspend the water tank. It suddenly broke when the fire games launched things. We're going to show the location The rope was snapped. It was made of a flammable material.
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspect. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by check. Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself.
Ah.
Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see them. The Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case.
Hmm.
Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between.
Okay then.
No need to be so formal. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these.
Okay. So we know the missing lady's name and what she does. Okay. All right. Can I leave this area and come back to it? I don't know. Oh, this. Oh, okay. I guess not. Guess I will need to finish this real fast. Just gonna take a quick little drink break. Be right back. All right. Let's investigate the rest of this room.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
It wasn't random, let me guess.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation.
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
That'll be a tall order, I tell you, you know.
He used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away. For further inspection.
Mm-hmm. Let me guess. It doesn't.
Turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
Ah.
That much checks out.
These glasses, I can't get over them.
Let you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Yeah, Detective Paimon. You get right on that. Yeah, I probably should look at that. Can't really talk to those people. Oh, I thought it was going to let me talk to them for a second. Examine the magic box. Looks like an ordinary box. Lenny somehow moved instantly from the stage. How did he do it? Okay. Now who's this guy? What's he got to say?
I see that you're investigating the area. If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me.
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first?
The thud? Oh, you mean this?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind.
That makes sense.
I mean, I thought about it.
What do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
Well, he's already wrong, so...
Wasn't the noise we heard?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing. Oh, that's true.
That does remind Paimon.
Okay. Detective Paimon on the case. Let's see what goes on back here. We got some people to talk to back in the back.
When he's still talking to the guards, I think someone will be assigned to monitor. When he's still talking to the guards, I think someone will be
Okay, so can't talk to them right now.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you for a while.
Oh, who's this lady?
You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also
Like,
among those who
they
wish
just moved
to
out of the way. That's pretty
cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from...
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but...
Who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula?
Nope.
From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it.
Is she like a mob boss?
Navia have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
Yeah, we're not members at all.
Merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand. That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time.
Let me guess, someone
Judging
got
from
kidnapped.
the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Yeah, especially since the first one happened like 20-some years ago.
I think so too. That's why, but how
It
did
should be
you come to
fairly
that
obvious
conclusion?
to
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Okay.
Verena sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she?
Yeah, I agree.
But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Verena was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Oh, when you put it like that.
I've answered your question.
Wait a minute. Did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry. You won't hear any pointless question. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well?
And why would that be?
Something serious like a trial shouldn't be treated like entertainment.
See, Silver and Malus? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the traveler's response, no matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Malus. Anyway, I like your answer. You pass with flying colors.
Something tells me she would have said that either way.
Now,
But
I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two...
Wait! Since when did we become a...
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
That's more like it.
oh, I really enjoy the look here. That's great. That's great.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that demoiselle's you wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goal...
You have a point. You're quite... And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
Yeah, what do you think?
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
We'll be making some preparations first.
Okay.
Just be sure to...
Alright, let's get out of this opera house and then call it a day. Oh, we gotta talk to this little thing.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes, after the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection. So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here, at least, not from that point on. I doubt there was much opportunity then, either.
How can you be so sure?
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time.
Okay.
I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I did not abandon my
These are not the
post,
voices
and
I would have thought these
stayed
little
put
characters
no
would
matter
have.
how loud the applause
It's like a
was.
regular person.
If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave. We Melazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't...
Going out a back door.
This will be useful info. We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going.
Right. Is it safe to leave now? I don't know.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will...
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
You've arrived. Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower.
Man, this character's gonna. I really hope that she's fun to
Sorry,
play when she comes out as a
got
character.
a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and we'll be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they...
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers?
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest.
Mm-hmm.
Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
All right.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Okay.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here?
Yeah.
Where did...
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it, Punch?
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
There's another box inside of this one.
Exactly.
Who could have
All right,
seen it
let's
coming?
go. I'll tell.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box!
I never could have seen this happen.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley.
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which the audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Right! You were talking that whole time!
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect.
Who could have seen? I mean, didn't I
My
say that's what
assistant and
happened?
I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
And what about Lynette?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting!
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who.
No, I'm not gonna hold. I'm gonna hold
And
that back.
that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it all worked! Wow.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick.
Indeed.
I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off.
I mean, I
Yet,
probably would
to
have.
think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime.
Crimes? Oh no.
Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
This is the scene of the crime, so Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now.
Thanks, everyone.
All right. Had the opportunity to leave, but now have to investigate. I'm guessing that something down here is broken. Then that's what the bang we heard. A ladder required. Yeah, okay, makes sense. What is this, a grappling hook?
Huh. What looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick.
But whatever it is, let's make a note.
Dropped hook rope. I agree. Ah, there's probably where the big
floor
vase.
is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Oh, Paimon knows! It's one of those tricks. And here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while
That can't be. The trolley
Let's note this down too.
Seems unlikely to be knocked over by the trolley. Yes, I would agree. No. Clothing.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right? Her clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found.
Right. And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them? Ugh, this is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
Didn't realize her little eyes changed. She's already given up detective life. Oh no. High precision is required to complete the magic show, and the tracks are perfect. That's good. Okay. Any missing things over here? No. Ah, the vent.
What is this place?
It seems someone could fit through here.
Huh. Could this have been the suspect's escape route?
I start to think yes.
Perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, the space would be too narrow.
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
Other than those that go through the magic box.
Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write that down.
Okay.
Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes. Let's head back up.
Turning to the surface. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we
Well,
got.
we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement. The guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding there.
So the tunnel's become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the
The plot
The
thickens.
plot does thicken.
Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable. No wonder Farina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and Lynette.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Oh, we will make some progress.
charges and then trial. So if
I mean, we could just fight our way out, right?
a sentence?
I'm sure we could win
That's
against
right.
their guards.
This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the oratrice will hear statements from both. That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the oratrice has its own will and is a judge in its own right.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. Not that this has ever happened anyway.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the Oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the Oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
Huh? So that machine is the one that actually decides? Paimon thought Neverlet called the shots.
Yeah, me too.
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment. Which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice. Ah, yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
Wait, what?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case.
Interesting.
And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key info.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Me too.
Whoa, there's no need for that. Paimon thinks they have a point.
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of balanced nutrition.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. I mean, what better way to properly think through our...
Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all.
Wow.
Just kidding, just kidding. Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
Oh, Paimon.
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
Huh?
Understood, Demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Hey, what are we going? What are we doing?
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the Demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy strikes her.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment. You'll get to taste my...
These three are quite the interesting group.
Fresh macaroons. Wow.
Paimon thought it smelled good while it was still in the oven. Oh, it's even. From the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do more during the baking process. But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself. Beating the egg whites, grinding almonds, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was applauding.
This is supposed to be a Matrix guy. It's supposed to be an Agent Smith guy.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
Paimon was just thinking. Aren't you worried about
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and don't underestimate beating egg weights, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also
It
need
sure
to beat
is.
them to just the right consistency, or your macarons will crack.
That's also true.
Fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
Only 3?
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush.
Tea is ready to be served as well. There's no need for concern.
Wow. Fancy stuff.
All right then. Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret. However,
I agree.
we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel, resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction.
Or maybe she's
Perhaps
behind
the
it.
criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider are both technically victims. Whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl.
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the Magic Troop's members.
Were we not thorough enough in our... From the sound of things, this is turning into an... Your macarons are amazing, though, Navia. They smell great. They're nice and crisp and super sweet.
Mm-hmm.
They are my specialty, after all. And I see you've already had 5 of them.
That's actually pretty funny. Like 1, 2, 3 was here. 4, 5.
What?
Yep.
5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3. Honest.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough. Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone in her stomach.
All right, we get it.
Missing the
One of us
macarons?
might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by loose. Set up the stove again, if you would.
Huh?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly. We don't want to trouble.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Well, this...
Well, that's it for snack time. I'm going to have... I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
Indeed.
All right. Thanks for your help.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to go. We'll be
Time
back
to
if we
go.
find anything new.
And she gets some long hair. All right.
It's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial.
All right. Well, we are at a good stopping
It's
point.
probably gonna be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare. Here, take Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.
Well, you're not supposed to leave. You all are possible, people. Wow, what will interrupt it? No. But I don't want to be interrupted. Well, I guess for now, that will be a good stopping point. So, I'll call it a day there. We've done some investigations. We've seen a lady that's made macaroons. And then tomorrow I will probably see what this trial has to offer. Should be fun. Should be fun. But until then, hopefully everyone's roles go well, and we will call it a day right there.